Hello everybody and welcome to the video. Here in this video, it is a kind of tutorial video in which we are going to discuss four basic kicks which are used in mixed martial arts and many of forms of martial art. But these kicks are basically originated from Taekwondo. So let's learn about these kicks, and with those kicks we will also know about two drills for each kick to improve that in order to improve the kick so that you can perform better during a fight, during a match or a fight. So let's get started. So the first kick is Dollyo Chagi, or in English we say it the roundhouse kick. It is basically known as the roundhouse kick, but it's its Korean name, or you can say the original name of the roundhouse kick is Dollyo Chagi. That's it. So now let's learn about Dollyo Chagi, and since we all know that it's a very basic Taekwondo kick and a kick which most of the mixed martial artists or many martial artists use during their fight. So now let me tell you step by step how to perform this Dollyo Chagi, and after that I will do it after that I will do it in the continuous form. So let's get started. So in a Dollyo Chagi there are three basic steps which are involved in a Dollyo Chagi kick. So it's my fighting stance of Taekwondo or any mixed martial art. It is the basic fighting stance. So the first step is you have to, like suppose if you're a righty, so you have to raise your right hand in a 90-degree angle like this in the fighting stance. And the second step is you have to turn your leg like this, right leg like this. And the third part is you have to kick. All right. So let me let me add these three parts in continuous manner. 1, 2, 3. So it was a Dollyo Chagi. 1, 2, and 3. It was a Dollyo Chagi. So now let me perform it in the continuous manner. So in the continuous manner, this kick is something like this. Fighting stance. Yes. This is Dollyo Chagi in real form. So now let's see two drills to perform and improve Dollyo Chagi. Two drills to improve Dollyo Chagi. So let's move on to the first one. The first one is basically a wall drill. So I request my cameraman to come closer. Come here. So in the wall drill, you have to take the support of a wall like this. So this drill is basically to improve the angle of your legs or to improve the quality of your kick. All right. So and the quality of your kick can only be improved by making your legs more stretchable. All right. So come here. What you usually have to do, you have to practice the basic stance of the kick in this way. 1, 2, and 3. These are the two steps involved. So this way you can improve your kicking and you can also make more power to your kick. Alright. So let me do it again by practicing this thing again and again. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So it is a very good practice drill to make your kick more powerful and to get habitual to the kick. Like whenever you during the fight you can see someone is attacking or during the match, so you can counter attack them by using this kick, and since it is a basic kick. So let's move on to the second drill now. So welcome to the second drill. So the second drill is to practice the kick on a hanging substance. You can fix a ball in a sock like this and tie the sock to a rope which is attached to a certain height, you can say of your height, and you can practice the kick this way. Since it is now looking like a kicking bag, a small kicking bag, so you can assume it as your opponent's head and you can practice your kicking here on this way. So it is also a kind of drill with which you can practice this kick, this roundhouse kick, and improve your kicking power, and you can also be better at this kick. So now let's move on to the second kick. Time for the second kick, which is Yeop Chagi. So Yeop Chagi is a very basic taekwondo kick, which is also used in martial arts. So now let's learn about the kick. So let's do it by parts first, and after that I will explain all the steps involved in the Yeop Chagi. So the if we go step by step, the first step is your fighting stance. Lift. In the second step you have to lift your leg this way, and in the third step you have to kick it like this. All right. Stance, step, kick. Again, stance, step, kick. So this is your basic Yeop Chagi kick. So let me do it in the continuous way now, so that you can get it better. So this was your basic Yeop Chagi kick. So now we will learn 2 drills to practice this kick in more better way. So the first drill of Yeop Chagi kick is to touch the rope. That's the first drill. Yes, you heard it right. Touch the rope. You can fix any rope or any object to a certain height, which should be greater than your height actually, and you can practice that kick by touching that tree. All right. Uh, you just have to do that. You have to touch your kicking foot on this height, okay, which you have raised. So this way we can practice. Let me show it to you. So this way you can practice this Yeop Chagi kick and improve on this kick. So now let's move on to the second drill. So in the second drill, what you can do is you can hang 2 substances at the same place. You can hang 2 substances, like you can say this is at a shorter height and this one is at a longer height. All right. So at the same time you have to kick both of these. All right. Let me show you once. So this was the second drill. As you can see, at the same time I was kicking both the heights. So with this you can you can kick you can kick your opponent, like if he is not in a stationary position, if he is moving here and there, then also by targeting his height, or whether if he is jumping or whether he is standing still, you can kick him at any point, and with a good speed and a good power. So these are the 2 drills for Yeop Chagi, and keep practicing it. So now let's move on to the third kick. So the third kick which we are going to perform is Nareyo Chagi. It is also a form of taekwondo kick, a very basic taekwondo kick. So let me perform it by parts first, and after that we will do it in the continuous way. So there are 3 steps involved in this kick. All right. So the first step is your fighting stance, and in the second stance you have to raise your kick, and in the third stance you have to bring your kick down again after hitting your opponent's head. All right. So let me do it. The first step is your fighting stance. The second you have to hit, and the third you have to come down. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this was the kick, your kick, Nareyo Chagi, and now let's learn 2 drills to practice and be better at this kick. So the first drill about this kick is the stick drill. Here you have to keep a stick like this in a standing position so that it should not move, and then you can practice your kick on this kick on this stick like this. So you can keep hitting this kick, keep hitting your kick to the stick. So this way you can practice your kick and also make your kick more stronger and more fast. So this was the first drill. So now let's move on to the second drill. So in the second drill you have to work with the ball again. Here you again have to start kicking that ball, which is attached to a rope or attached to a certain height. So you can keep practicing like this, the way I am doing. Be careful that the ball which is attached should move. So it should make it will help you in a better way. Like suppose during a fight, you will not get your opponent standing in a position, right? So what you have to do is you have to hit a moving opponent. So if this if this ball will move, so it will be better for you to assume your opponent during the fight and to kick him. So let's do it again. So this way, with these two drills, you can perform this kick really well and improve upon this kick. So now let's move on to our last kick. In this series is your Yeop Chagi, or you can say side kick. So you must have a side kick. Many of the MMA fighters call it a side kick, but in Taekwondo language it is known as Yeop Chagi. Okay, so now let's learn this kick stepwise. I mean to say, let's learn it by parts. All right, and after that I'll try to hit it continuously. So if we go by parts, this kick should be hit in three ways. All right. So the first thing is your fighting stance like this, and in the second part you have to lift your foot up like this. You're kicking leg like this, and in the third part you have to hit and then come back. Then let's do it again. One, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this was your kick Yeop Chagi. So now let's learn two drills to make it better. So in the first drill, what you have to do is you have to keep the stick on a certain height, and again, as we were practicing in the previous kicks, again you have to practice your kick in the same way. All right, so let's do it. So this way, by hitting the stick, you can improve the power of your kick, and you can also make your kick. You can also hit your kick to your opponent with good timing, or during the match, it will be more effective. So let's move on to the second drill. So the second drill is basically to improve your balance, because this kick is full of balance. So, and while hitting this kick, you should be good with your balance, so that you should not fall down yourself during the fight. So to improve your balance, you can practice the kick by parts by holding any substance like a door or a ball. So here I am holding a door. So by holding this door, you can practice this kick by parts as I am doing. So 1, 2, 3. Lift, stop, kick. Lift, stop, kick. So this was the second drill, and using this drill you can improve your balance in this kick. And I should suggest you to, whenever you learn this kick, you should practice this drill at first, because it will improve your balance, and before making your kick powerful, you have to work on your balance, then only you can make the kick powerful. So these were our 4 kicks and two drills to perform and practice and improve those kicks. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and keep watching our videos to learn more about Taekwondo, martial arts, judo, etc.